Hola, soy Adriana. Welcome back to Spanish 55. Today, I want to talk about a very interesting topic, and that is the importance of politeness and how understanding Spanish-speaking culture can really help foster a respectful and friendly work environment. If you work with native Spanish speakers, these cultural and linguistic tips will give you a deeper insight into the warmth and politeness that's central to many Hispanic cultures. I left Colombia when I was 7, and only recently have I been living in a Spanish-speaking country again. So I'm living in Mexico now for the past 4 years, and I kind of had to relearn my Spanish. And one of the things that I'm always forgetting is to say igualmente. I always say something like igual a usted or gracias para ti también, which is fine, but it's always better to just say igualmente. It's just quicker and more common. I just wanted to touch on that so that maybe it sticks in your brain because it didn't stick in mine. All right, let's touch on some important things to note when having a polite conversation so that when you're having one, you can feel at ease. Understanding usted versus tú in the workplace. In many Hispanic cultures, we show respect through language, especially with colleagues and supervisors. One way to do this is by saying usted instead of tú, which is like saying sir or ma'am in English. It adds a layer of respect. Another example, instead of saying ¿cómo estás?, you would say ¿cómo está? Using usted can make interactions feel respectful even between managers and employees. Softening requests and adding friendliness with diminutives. Another cultural detail that goes a long way is the use of diminutives. Instead of a straightforward por favor envíame el reporte, please send me the report, someone might say, ¿podría mandarme el reportito por favor? Adding the ito or ita softens the tone, making it sound warmer and more friendly. It's a way to show care in the way that we asked for things. You might find this approach makes requests feel more collaborative and less directive. Fun fact, in Costa Rica and Colombia, when using diminutives, a lot of times, instead of using ito and ita, we use ico and ica when we speak. And that's why you'll hear that the nickname for Costa Ricans is tico or tica if you identify as female. Marcela, ¿es posible que me prepares un tintico, por favor? Expressing appreciation and positive reinforcement. In Hispanic cultures, politeness means not just saying thank you, but also reinforcing encouragement and appreciation in a warm way. So phrases like muchas gracias por su esfuerzo, thank you so much for your effort, or su trabajo es muy valioso, your work is very valuable, are commonly used. These expressions build a positive atmosphere and show employees that their hard work is seen and appreciated. The role of warmth in everyday interaction. When we enter a workplace, a friendly buenos días, good morning, or buenas tardes, good afternoon, is essential. This little touch of warmth creates an environment where everyone feels welcome and included. Greeting colleagues and acknowledging others is a small gesture that can make Spanish-speaking employees feel at home and valued. Using softened language in feedback and requests. When giving feedback, we often use a gentler tone in Hispanic culture. Instead of saying or directly saying, do this, we use phrases like, me gustaría ver esto. I would like to see this, which sounds a little bit more collaborative. And then adding, ¿le parece bien? Does that sound good to you? Softens the request and makes it feel less like a command and more like a mutual understanding. Building personal connections and trust. Lastly, building relationships with Spanish-speaking team members can be as simple as inviting them for a coffee and asking, ¿Cómo le está yendo? How are things going for you? Showing interest in someone's well-being goes a long way towards creating mutual trust, which is essential in many Hispanic work cultures. These language and cultural nuances are powerful tools to help build a respectful and positive work environment where everyone feels understood and appreciated. Learning just a few of these differences can make a world of difference in building a cohesive and culturally sensitive workspace. Thank you for watching. It says a lot about you that you got through this video. And if you'd like to learn more, please check out Spanish 55, where we offer personalized language coaching designed for cross-cultural workspaces. And if you're interested in hearing stories from learners like you, tune into our new podcast, Conquering Spanish, Interviews with Learners. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you found this helpful. Nos vemos pronto.
Hey there! Are you on the road to conquer Spanish? Then you won't want to miss our brand new podcast, Conquering Spanish, brought to you by Spanish 55. In each episode, we dive into inspiring stories from language learners just like you. We share real-life experiences, tips, and strategies to help you along your own Spanish journey. You'll hear from guests who faced challenges, celebrated wins, and used Spanish to transform their lives, whether in their careers, travels, or personal growth. So, if you're ready to keep improving your Spanish and get inspired along the way, make sure to check out Conquering Spanish wherever you listen to podcasts. Subscribe, and let's continue conquering Spanish together.